here's the thing. And this is always true. I've noticed this with Chase and Joe Rogan too. You guys are hyper aware of the reality of like danger. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan always talks about how like somebody could try and fucking fight you, come up and just out of nowhere, just come up and kill you. And are you ready?
No.
You know? And I was like, okay, that's true, but I don't ever worry about that. And it's true. There's sharks out there, man. There are sharks out there, but it's 1,000,000 to 1.
Bullshit.
I'm not worried about it.
If you're out there every day, it ain't 1,000,000 to fucking 1. Say that, dude. And it all stems. I'll tell you from. I was a lifeguard in Northwest Florida,
and it all stems from Shark Week on the Discovery
Channel. My job as a lifeguard ensued pretty much eating sandwiches, setting up an oasis, listening to music, and occasionally taking the rescue board out and just riding waves. No one never saved anyone, had no intention to ever do it. I just wanted to look good on the beach and be tan. And that's exactly what I did.
Yep.
One day on the beach, maybe 20, 30 people out there sitting, catching waves. I'm sitting out there on the rescue board, waiting for it to come in, dangling my legs in the water, sitting on the board, like comfortable. So proud of myself that I was comfortable sitting out alone in the water, 4 feet, 5 feet deep. I hyper vigilant though, scanning left to right, out in front of me. You can see it's crystal clear water. I look back towards shore. There's a fucking shadow from shore. I'm 50 yards. It's coming from shore. I'm convinced. It's a manta ray. Oh, it's a school of fish. No, that's a fucking huge bull shark. Fucking pop up on that rescue board, and the rescue board floats just a little bit out of the water. You're not in the water, a couple inches out.
Right. Think of it like a really thick surfboard.
This surfboard's 10 feet long. This shark must be 8, and it's thick. It is the thickest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Are you sure it was a shark and not a giant
It was
fish?
crystal clear. I know what type of shark it was. It was a bull. That's how clear I saw him, because he circled me. He circled me 3 times.
Okay.
And he was looking up at me, and I was looking right down at him, and I knew exactly what he was thinking. I was fucking frozen. He was thinking, what the fuck is this? Because it's a little bigger than me. And he just eventually went down the surf, and I went in. But dude, if I hadn't looked back, my leg is dangling in 4 foot of water. So basically 2 feet of me is dangling, and he went right underneath me. He could have ripped it off. Thank fucking God. So ever since then, it's true. Ever since then, I've always been,
it's weird though.
He wasn't aggressive. He's just checking me out, but
it's weird though. Cause like, I always thought Florida was a little scarier.
Florida's fucking, there's so much shit in that water.
Yeah.
Cause the bull sharks are terrifying. They're right next to shore.
Sorry about the bell, folks, but yeah, the thing that really terrified me in Florida is there's no coral reefs. It's just empty sand, like in every direction. And again, it's that feeling of like, you don't know what's out there.
Yeah.
Like, and one time me and my buddy George, we were on a kayak out there on 38, and we saw a dark fucking mask of like a big dark shape in the water. And we got close to it, and we saw the fucking fin. And I'll never forget.
What do you mean you got close? How?
We're in a kayak, right? We're just like, it's right there on 38.
Oh, you had the kayak at the house we found.
Yeah, exactly. So we fucking go out there. It's just me and George, and we're just dicking around on the kayak. And there's this dark shape in the water. People are like,
thought it was a school of fish or something, right? Honestly,
I thought, because it wasn't. First of all, like, how water fucks with you a little bit. Like when something's underneath the water, you don't get the scale.
Right.
And then we got closer, and I was like, oh shit, it's a big fish. And we got closer, and just for a heartbeat, that fucking fin came out. And I was and I'll never forget the absolute like feeling of flight that took me. Like there was no other thoughts in my brain. Everything was flushed. We fucking turned that boat. It was the most beautiful 180-degree turn you could ever, Dean will never do anything that graceful again in his life, and it was gone. And I'll always remember just thinking, holy shit, that was pure instinct. It fucking there was not a second of like, what do I do here? It's kind of like, that great Pulp Fiction moment where the guy pulls the gun out on Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, I don't want to bust your bubble. This ain't the first time I've had a gun put in my face.
Yeah.
there's that moment where you're like, how would you react if somebody fucking put a gun to your face? And we all want to be like, yeah, I'd be cool or whatever, but I'd probably shit my pants.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, whatever you want, take it, but fuck me. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. Just like it's you never know how you're gonna react to real fucking danger.
So that was my shark story. But as the lifeguard team, there's 20 of us. You rotate and you get a new partner each time.
Yeah.
We go to training one week and they're like, I forget his name, Ryan Mitch. He's like, oh, he was like mid-40s white guy. Knew him, nice guy, just didn't really hang out with him. They're like, dude, he had a fucking experience and he's going to take some time off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like shark, something happened.
Yeah.
Didn't see him for a month. Came back. I got scheduled with him one day down at Tower 1. We had plenty of time to talk. Nothing's going on. It fucking happened in between Tower 1 and Tower 2 where fucking, that's my beach. He's out there fishing. So when you go out and fish in Florida, you kind of wade out into the water. Fucking, you go maybe 3 or 4 feet deep. Well, maybe 3 feet deep. But that's how you get to the bigger fish. You got to get it out and past the sandbar. He takes a little step. He said it took a little step ladder. Are you all right? You got someone bothering you?
No. There's just kids outside. That's all.
Oh. He takes a little step ladder, like 2 or 3 steps. Yeah. Like a tiny little ladder. And he says he's standing a step up on the ladder, maybe in 3-4 feet deep water.
Yeah.
As the sun's setting, a fucking mako shark. You know what a mako shark is? It looks like a great white.
People, right?
It looks like a great white, but it's like not quite as big.
Yeah.
Maybe only 10, 12 feet and is the fastest shark in the world and have their teeth jutting out. And he said,
they're ugly.
He said he stood up on the ladder and he said this fucking thing just started circling him. And he said, I want to say it circled me for 5 to 10 minutes. Like it circled him for an snap. Like he said he was pissing himself. He was terrified. He was crying. This is a grown man with a kid.
And it's the end of your life. It's the end of your life.
Yeah. As the sun's setting, and this fucking huge shark. And I was just like, he would not go. He's like, I'm not training in the water, bro. I'm not going in. I just came to work. They told me my time was up. Like, he took a month off, are you coming back or not? It's not like it's a fucking full-time job. It's a seasonal job. So
fucking ruined him. Wow.
He was scarred.
Wow.
But he said it circled like a big ass fucking 10-foot mako circling you for fucking 10 minutes. I couldn't have.